Ordinarily, we think of the beach as a place to relax and enjoy yourself. It's not always the best place for that though, as we see in this list. Here are 5 of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Number 1. Maho Beach. Maho Beach in the Caribbean is definitely amongst the most dangerous beaches the world has to offer. It is 300 kilometers from Puerto Rico and right by the Princess Juliana International Airport, literally right by it. The airplanes fly just 10 to 20 feet above the beach. The airport runway is really short. It's only just over 2,000 meters, so planes don't have much space to land. Of course, adrenaline junkies and photographers can't get enough of the place despite the warning signs situated all over the beach and even in the bars. Should air from the jet engines drop into the sea, there is a real danger of death, but the people still keep coming to see this awesome spectacle. Number 2. Brazilian beaches. We've heard of the solar radiation coming off Brazil's beaches, but how about radioactive sand? Researchers say that the white sand of the beaches running up the Atlantic coast is naturally radioactive. This is the case from just north of Rio for 500 miles to the south of Bahia. It's because the sand has been eroded from monazite, which is formed from the element thorium, a naturally radioactive element found in the mountains running along the coast. Guarapari Beach sees the highest radiation level. The safe limit of radiation is 20 millisieverts a year. The beach here measures nearly 175. Number 3. Reunion Island. Our next dangerous beach is around 100 miles off the southwest coast of Madagascar. Reunion Island has officially been owned by France since 1946, although it's known to have been home to French settlers ever since the end of the 16th century. December 20th is nationally celebrated each year, marking the abolition of slavery in 1848. It is situated above a hot spot in the crust of the earth and sees rainfall on a world record scale. It is also famous for its sharks. There have been 7 deadly attacks since 2011, with 9 other people injured. When we put these numbers into context, you can really see the scale of the problem. There are just 65 attacks involving sharks each year. Obviously, the high risk of being mauled by a shark has affected the tourist industry to the island, which was once a tourist hotspot. Last year, registration for surfing fell by 3/4, demonstrating just how serious the problem is for the local economy. Number 4. Shield Bay. Shield Bay in Russia is said to be perfect for surfing, that is if you ignore the risk of radiation poisoning. In order to surf there, you have to apply for a special permit. The problem is caused by disused nuclear submarines which leak radiation into the water. The potential for radiation poisoning was demonstrated when a whale died in 2002. It had only been in the waters around the bay for a couple of months. When the body was tested, it was found to be so radioactive that the carcass itself was declared a nuclear waste site. Surfer's paradise? Perhaps not. Although the fact that you can apply for a permit to surf there suggests that some people actually want to. Number 5. Siargao Mindanao Islands. It might sound cool to adventure off the beaten track, away from the tourist areas to remote places. Places less like Siargao, a tourist hotspot in the Philippines, and more like the Mindanao Islands perhaps. Well, maybe not so much. These islands are used by the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, a group who in 2000 declared war with the president of the country. Since then, just in one area, half of the population have had their houses completely devastated, and nearly 20% of people are aware of the execution of people who witness crime. Tourism is massively discouraged for fear of being taken hostage, either by the terrorist group or the pirates that frequent the beaches in the area. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe.